Do you know that the Singapore government has budgeted over 60,000 Singapore dollars for every company per year for your business? Do you know that this 60,000 Singapore dollars from the government can be spent on what you want and need in your business? For example, machinery that can take over the jobs of many. Or you can embark on training in a franchise for you to open up a new franchise business revenue. How good would it be to embark on a business where you can get financial support from the Singapore government? Most people do not even know how to claim for this funding support from the Singapore government. You have to watch this video to the end to leverage on the tens of thousands of dollars that the government has budgeted for your business. First of all, you have to understand the background. The Singapore government has created this funding scheme known as Productivity and Innovation Credit. Productivity and Innovation Credit allows you to claim back 60%. One of the most common areas is IT equipment. For example, an iPad that costs you 600 Singapore dollars. Productivity and Innovation Credit supports you up to 360 Singapore dollars. For example, accounting software MYOB that costs you 1,000 Singapore dollars. Productivity and Innovation Credit supports you up to 600 Singapore dollars. A little known fact is that salary expenses that go into web and mobile app development can be claimed as well. The salary of a project manager can range from 30 to 50,000 Singapore dollars, and that means your potential PIC claim is 18 to 30,000 Singapore dollars. So yes, once you understand the scheme enough, you would be able to claim more money for your business. Most of our peers are claiming a lot less because they do not understand the salary portions of the claim. This scheme also allows you to claim back 60% of your expenses in training. If your training costs you 10,000 Singapore dollars, you can get up to 6,000 Singapore dollars in financial support from the government. And other than the 6,000 Singapore dollars you are receiving from the government, you may receive an extra PIC bonus of up to 10,000 Singapore dollars. Yes, 16,000 Singapore dollars PIC cash payout and PIC bonus for you spending 10,000 Singapore dollars on your business. You're being paid to improve your business. Productivity and Innovation Credit also supports 60% of areas like IP acquisition and registration, research and development, and design activities. We wish to present to you various examples of successful claims we have. This is an example of a CRM system we have claimed for our client. Our claim for our client is 19,200 Singapore dollars. This is an example of a web development we've claimed for our client. Our claim for our client is 75,000 Singapore dollars. The reason why we're able to claim that much is because we are able to factor in eligible salary expenses in funding applications. Our founder, Mr. Raymond Ng, has also been involved in this market for as long as 13 years. He's processed over 1,000 cases. Mr. Raymond Ng has been certified as a practicing management consultant. The certifying board is supported by EDB, IE Singapore, and WDA. Mr. Raymond Ng is also certified as a certified management consultant by the Institute of Management Consultants. So, for our dear clients here, GetFunding has launched a new workshop service that is able to help you apply for this PIC funding from the government. In this workshop, you shall fill out the form yourself, and we will tell you how you can maximize your claims. We will also tell you how you can plan for your business, so that you may claim a high amount to support your investments in business. Who must attend our DIY-PIC workshop? Number 1, startups. Startups nowadays use a lot of IT in their business. Don't miss out on the tens of thousands that this scheme has budgeted for IT. Number 2, companies with lots of training. You send a lot of your staff for training, incurring tens of thousands of dollars. Claim for 60% of your training cost. Number 3, companies that buy a lot of computer hardware. You buy a lot of iPads, computers, servers for the business. Claim back 60% on what you spend on computer hardware. Number 4, franchising or franchisee companies. Companies that are owners of franchises or are franchisees of another brand. Learn how you can claim for your training fees. Number 5, investors. Investors investing in companies must learn how to budget expenses for invested companies. You can learn how best to leverage on government funding to get the biggest bang for your invested money. Number 6. Management of companies. Come and learn on what you can get funding for so that you may plan for budgeting in the new year. Use government funding for maximum leverage. Our DIY-PIC workshop is priced at 297 Singapore dollars. For those who are busy and not able to come to our workshop, you may purchase and download our Eguide on claiming for salary expenses. This Eguide touches only on claiming for salary expenses. This is priced at 25 Singapore dollars. People who may want to connect directly to the government agencies may also use our form services below, so that you may directly connect to the government agency and their respective government offices. At the form below, you may also submit your request. We will redirect your queries to the relevant government officer at the relevant government agencies. And this form service is provided to you free. You may follow up with the government officer, who may call or email you so that you can get your funding. Whatever choices you make, we respect them. Whether you want to attend our workshop, buy our e-guide, or to fill out our form to connect to government agencies yourself, do something at least. Get funding support to improve your business. And there are a lot of funding schemes from the government. The government structures these schemes to help companies improve themselves. And with that, I thank you for viewing this video. And we wish you all the success in improving your business and your funding applications. Thanks.